Hi everyone, this is Melissa Waterwall with Red Door Realty, your real estate advisor. Today I am here with Brian Neal from Nations Lending, and we're going to talk a little bit about your credit. Whether you have good credit, bad credit, how it affects your ability to qualify for a mortgage if you're in search of a new home. So we're going to jump right into that. Welcome, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
So a lot of people ask about their credit. I don't have a perfect credit score. I can't buy a house. How do you address that?
Well, depending on where your credit is, it doesn't need to be perfect. That's a misnomer out there. It's a wives' tale. You gotta have perfect credit to buy a house. That's not true. We actually do loans down to 580 credit score, and even if you have no credit, there are programs for you as well with a zero, no score. So there's just ways about how we structure your loan and which programs are going to be best for you. Obviously, the higher your credit score, the more options you have as far as financing goes. Your better terms you're going to get as far as interest rates, but you don't have to have perfect credit.
Right.
There's a lot more to a credit report than just a number.
What number is kind of the magic number for people, just so they'll know I've got to be at least at this number?
I would say that 580 is just to get started. A lot of these programs have different levels of underwriting. It's a manual underwrite versus just a regular underwrite. A lot of times that magic number is right around 620.
Okay.
So 620 opens up pretty much the whole portfolio of products for you.
Sure. And you mentioned the credit score versus the credit report. Tell me a little bit about, it's not just about the score, it's about everything else back there on your credit report. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I know the media and everything that they're trying to sell you is telling you that number is key. That's all it is. You got Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, you got your bank giving you your credit score. They don't give you your report. There's a lot more that goes into your credit than just that number. When we pull your credit, we take a look at the entire report. So we take a look at the types of accounts that you have. How long have those accounts been open? Are you near the max on your credit cards? Are you paying below 30%, which is kind of the key number to get your scores to jump? So all of that plays a huge component into the actual credit score, but it also is a mix on the accounts. So if you have accounts or a thin credit profile where you've just opened a credit card, your score is going to be high as long as you haven't missed any payments and you're not maxed out. That is not necessarily going to be the end all and be all. So we take a look at your revolving accounts, which are credit cards, your installments. We want to see at least 3 accounts that have been open for 12 months for traditional credit.
Sure.
We do have the ability to add in alternative trades, which are non-traditional credit. So if you're making your auto insurance payment, your rent, that sort of stuff, we can bulk up a thin credit profile with those items to help you get into a different, into a new home. So it's just, there's lots of different components that go into that.
So someone who's thinking about getting a home loan, their credit's okay, so they're really close, they think they might do it, what would you suggest they do to maybe booster their credit or not do?
Yeah, first off, not do is, before you have somebody take a look at it, don't go apply for a whole bunch of different credits. Don't go to the mall and go shopping. I can tell when people have been at the mall because I see every single store that they've been to. I can tell them what order they've gone because they've applied for the credit card at each location.
You get a discount.
Yeah, you get the 5% you're going to save. Don't do that. Now, we can take a look at your account, the accounts. The number one thing is, if you have a credit card, this is my tip of the day here. You have a credit card and you're near the max, pay it down. Don't necessarily pay it off, but get it under that 30% mark. That's going to give you the biggest jump in your credit scores. The other thing is, I offer free evaluations. So I can take a look at your credit, even if you're not quite there yet. We can come up with a game plan to get you to where you want to be to buy a house in the near future.
Awesome. Great information, Brian. Thank you so much. Both of our contact information is at the bottom of the video here. If you have any questions whatsoever, credit related, loan related, house related, if you're wanting to go out and look for a home or even thinking about selling your home, please reach out to either one of us. We would love to hear from you and be glad to help you any way we can. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Brian, for being here. We appreciate your time, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Bye.